Oh God, hold on. There we go. All right. Okay. Gorilla Ballsack 69. What's up? Kevin the Collector, what's up? Got some people rolling in. Joshy Bear, Alejandro, Leandro, Nash, Radical Velocity. I just have some Bud Light Platinum. Nothing strong tonight. Goldberg is back. Yeah, I saw that. I told you he was coming back. I thought he would either win the Rumble. I thought he would face Roman at WrestleMania. But, yeah, who knows? Interesting. How drunk are you getting tonight? No. Probably not. I'm just sipping on some beer. Who knows, though? This could go anywhere. Are you pissed? No, I think it's funny. I'm past the point of getting pissed at WWE. I'm done letting them affect my mood. So, you know, it's better than him winning the Rumble, because that was my original prediction. I thought he was going to win the Rumble. If I heard that Cardi B is appearing at WrestleMania, I really don't know who she is. I did read something about that, just briefly. Alright. We have some people I just don't recognize. That's cool. New subscribers? I don't know. Who do you think will win the Rumble matches? I think it's either going to be Big E or Daniel Bryan. Now that Goldberg is not in the Rumble, I mean, he could. He honestly could lose to Drew McIntyre and then enter the Rumble and win. So, yeah, Edge could win as well. Keith Lee, he was considered, but he's no longer under consideration to win. I know that much. Wrestling's a joke now, so best thing to do is just laugh at it. Yeah, I agree. I just laugh at it at this point. So, yeah. There's no point in getting upset over it anymore. But yeah, be sure to drop a like for the live stream. I haven't done one in like a week and a half or some shit like that, so. Goldberg is 54. As much as I hate Goldberg, he's in good shape. I know he's very... This is one of the few times you'll ever hear me say something good about him. He takes it seriously. He prepares for it. You know, he physically prepares for his 90-second match. And, you know, he takes it seriously, so I'll give him that. That's probably the only good thing I'll say about it. Any plans for 2021? Not really. I'm going to New York City in 3 weeks. So I love New York City. And I'm debating vlogging the trip, if you guys would want to see that. It's not wrestling related or anything, but... Andrew Harris, what's up? Am I from Canada? No, but I do plan on living there one day. What are some WWE DVDs that you don't have? I never ended up getting all those Diva releases, like the New York or Divas Undressed, all of those. I don't have those. Like Hedonism or something. There's like 5 or 6 of them. I don't want to pay for them. I think the only way I would end up getting them is if it was like in a really cheap lot, because those DVDs are garbage. Like, there is literally no point to them. It's like they expect you to buy it and then jerk off to it repeatedly. So, like, it's just like they're just stupid. It's not putting any of them over. So, like, yeah, those are pointless DVDs. Do I hate Goldberg as a wrestler or including the person? I hate him as the wrestler. More the way he was booked. As a person, he does kind of bug me. A lot of his interviews. But I'm not going to judge him as a person. I don't know him. But there's some things he said where they're just stupid. Or he takes himself too seriously as well. He has an ego problem. Oh, boy. Has Chyna ever had a DVD? No, I would have loved for her to have a documentary. I love Chyna. I think she was one of the few talented women back then. Um, she was important, and she was a very interesting person. And from what I know, she was filming a documentary when she died. They literally, from what I've heard, when they found her body, it was on camera. Obviously, that's not been released. Some of it might have been, like reactions and stuff. But yeah, she was filming a documentary at the time of her death. And I don't know if that'll ever see the light of day. I know her sister has control of that. But yeah, I love Chyna. D-Dog, what's up? Street Profits, no, fuck them. Is Ryback better than Goldberg? Oh. That's like asking me, that's like taking two piles of shit and then asking me which one smells better. Like, I think I'd rather watch a Ryback match, as much as I hate to say that. Okay. Met Chyna back in the day. That's cool. I would love to. I've been searching for a Chyna autograph for a while. Do you think WWE in 2021 is going to be trash? It's been trash since like 2009, so yeah. And I feel like every year they get worse. So yeah, it'll probably just get worse and worse. I only watch like half the pay-per-views anyway, so all good. I just watch older stuff and New Japan when I get a chance. Did I like SummerSlam 2020? It was okay. I don't remember the letter grade I gave it. I think I gave it like a C minus. So very average. Maybe it was a C plus. I don't remember. I didn't review it on my channel. I was drinking heavily that night, so I don't remember what I gave it. I can't wait until the Royal Rumble 2015 review. Yeah, as you guys know, I'm reviewing all the Rumbles. I just got done 1989. That'll be uploaded tomorrow. So, yeah, 2015, that's going to be a chore. Might as well just make it a rant video. Who knows? I don't really think I've reviewed that one in the past. So yeah, it'll be fun. Can't wait. Favorite WrestleMania and least favorite WrestleMania. My least favorite is WrestleMania 32. And then my favorite is WrestleMania 19. And then I'm also a huge fan of WrestleMania 8. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I've always defended it, except for the main event. But yeah, 32 by far my least favorite WrestleMania. Not even close. The Miz is Money in the Bank again. How? I thought he lost it. Whatever. I love the Miz, so that works out. I don't know how you can regain it, but alright. I gave SummerSlam a C-. Yeah, like I said, I was drunk that night. I reviewed it on the podcast, so I don't remember what I gave it. But go check out the review if you want to see what I gave it. How did they give it back to him? How do you give back a Money in the Bank briefcase if you already cashed it in? Like, I just don't... I don't know. I didn't see it or read it. But hey, The Miz. There you go. Cheers. Oh. Sup, dude? I am dumb drunk tonight. There you go. That's the Chris Willis I know. Getting drunk on the live streams. Come on, buddy. It's such a clusterfuck of a show. It's ridiculous. Yeah, did anyone watch Legends Night last night? I did not. I didn't even see a clip of it. I did read that Carlito and Candice Michelle didn't show up. So, yeah. Whatever. Some people watched it. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's kind of like 50-50 from what I'm seeing. I fell asleep, but the main event was awesome. What was the main event? Wasn't that like Keith Lee and McIntyre or something? Yeah, and then fucking Dilberg came out. And he pushed him. He pushed Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre actually took a bump after being pushed by Goldberg. Ugh, what a disaster. I am not looking forward to the Rumble. Here's the thing about the Rumble this year. The Rumble, no matter how bad the product is, the Rumble is usually entertaining to a degree. But here's the problem. The Rumble caters to a crowd. So I just don't understand how you can do a Rumble without a crowd. My idea, I'm sure this will be controversial, take a year off from the Rumble and have it come back big next year in a baseball stadium, if they're in stadiums by that time. Most likely, I would assume. But yeah, I say just take the Rumble off this year. But because it's just like, why have a surprise entrant if there's no one there to react to it? So it's just going to be a very strange Rumble. Piped in crowd noise doesn't count. Oh, God. I hate the piped in crowd noise. Jesus Christ. Rumble in Thunderdome. Yeah, great. Can't wait. I'm going to be doing a live stream for that one. It's always a tradition that my friend and I watch the Rumble together. We've been doing that for years, so he'll be over. Yeah, so we will be doing that. I think it's, what, like the 31st or some shit? Oh. Oh, that's not good. I'm not going to be here to the 31st. Oh, shit. Oh, I'll be in New York City. Fuck. I didn't think of that. Well, that sucks. Guess I'm not watching the Rumble. Shit. I completely forgot about that. Because I booked a trip to New York City the 30th to the 1st. Huh. I guess I don't have to watch the Rumble now. Oh well. I completely forgot that. Shit. I can probably... Honestly, I'll find a way to watch it. It's fine. We're staying 2 nights anyway, so... Yeah, I'll still watch the Rumble. I don't know if I'll do a live stream. I'm staying in a hotel at the Renaissance Hotel in Times Square, so that's going to be really fun. I love New York City. So, yeah. I'll still do it. Don't worry, Rick. I'll still do it. I'll find a way. I did a podcast from the beach in August, so, yeah. If I can do that, then I can do this one. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do a live stream though. But shit, I forgot about that. Least favorite DVD besides Goldberg. Well, the Goldberg DVD is not my least favorite DVD. Yeah, go ahead and plug the show, buddy. Send a link. Go for it. White Stoner, what's up? What's everyone doing? We got 25 people in here. Not bad for a... What day is it? Tuesday night? God. Is Raw 20 a good DVD? Yeah. I got that the day it came out. I stood in line at Best Buy for that one. Man, those were the good old days of DVD collecting. I miss that. Adam Friedman, what's up? Who's gonna win the Women's Rumble? I don't know. What are the betting odds? Should I look that up? Technically, that's spoilers. I heard Bianca Belair or Charlotte. I think those were the two that I heard were the favorites. I predicted Ronda Rousey a year ago, so I don't know if where Ronda, I almost called her Ronda Rousey's at. But yeah, I'm a Charlotte mark. So if Charlotte wins again, then fuck yeah. I know how many people hate Charlotte. I don't care. I'm a Charlotte fan. I don't know if they'd have her win 2 years in a row, though. I think that's kind of fucked up. I do. So, Bianca Belair, I think she would be great. I've seen her live at the NXT pay-per-view I went to, and she was great. So, I would say, I think that's the good choice, Bianca Belair. And she can face, like... Is Asuka still champion? That'd be a good match, though. Bianca Belair and Asuka. To me, Asuka's the best they have right now in the women's division. So, yeah, she's still champion. So, yeah, that would work out. That'd be awesome. But, knowing our luck, we won't get that. Okay, yeah, but, I guess I'll do a cheap plug. Go, PWZ Podcast there in the chat. It's a podcast that I'm a part of. Been doing it for the better part of a year now, so that's awesome. Had a blast this Sunday doing a review of Greed, the final WCW pay-per-view, and love doing it, so go check it out. I guess I'll just spam a link one time. Why not? If I can get the link here. But yeah. Who does everyone got for the Rumble? Not looking at betting odds. Because that's usually what I just go to, because I don't watch it. Okay, where are we at? Alright, yeah, link in the description, not the description, the chat there. Pro WrestleZone podcast. Go check it out. Michael Cole with a surprise win. He was in the Rumble one year. What fucking year was that? Was that 2012? Yeah, I think it was 2012. He was actually in it. So instead of having someone talented that deserves it, they put his ass in it. Him and his stupid amateur wrestling helmet and gear. Which, it's a good way to get heat, so. Ugh. Yeah, I'm predicting Booker T and X-Pac as surprise returns this year. From what I heard, X-Pac was cleared to wrestle, so we could see him. So yeah, there you go. I like X-Pac, 1, 2, 3 kid, I'm not really a DX fan, but I think he's the one I liked out of all of them. I think he's the only, like, actual good person out of the entire group. CM Punk, no. CM Punk will not be in the Rumble. Yeah. Goldberg versus McIntyre at the Rumble. What do I think? You know, fuck Goldberg. I can't explain to you how much I hate Goldberg. I can't. Like, it's just impossible at this point. But yeah, Daniel Bryan, I wish, guys. I think he's like number 2 or 3 in the betting odds right now. I think Big E's number 1. So there you go. Big E, he deserves it, you know. Actually give it to somebody who's up and coming. That's what the Rumble's supposed to be about, right? So Big E was never the most exciting person to me, but I just don't like the New Day. So I think a heel Big E would be great. But what do I know? I even said at WrestleMania 35, the shit show that was, they should have had the New Day turn on Kofi after he won. I think that was the logical decision. But instead, they got the stupid shirts out. They brought Kofi's stupid kids in, throwing pancakes around, having a happy moment instead of making an impactful moment. I'm more about impact than happiness. So, yeah, whatever. I'm just ranting at this point. I know Vince is very high on Big E Langston, though. That's a name you don't hear anymore. Big E Langston. Sorry. Big E. Oh. But yeah, I would... Honestly, I think the only thing that would make me mark out at this point is if Bryan won the Rumble. Which I think he's facing Roman at WrestleMania anyway. So... Come on. Like, this is his last Rumble, let's be honest. I don't think Bryan's going to be wrestling in 2022. So, give him that moment. You know, he should have won the damn thing in 2014. He was eliminated early in 2015. We'll get to that rant video. Give him the fucking Rumble win, for fuck's sake. Like, come on. I want a Daniel Bryan Rumble win. I'm slurring my words. I'm only 1 beer in. Holy shit. What if the great Khali returned? There you go. What would happen if he returned? He would look at the wrong camera. He'd hold the belt upside down like a retard. He would probably just end up eliminating himself like he did that one time. I think it was during like a Raw or SmackDown Rumble. Not Rumble, Battle Royal. And you could see just Edge in the corner laughing his ass off. But, yeah, my final picks for the Rumble, it's either Big E, Edge, or Daniel Bryan. I could also see Goldberg losing to McIntyre and then winning the Rumble. Because fuck us. And I hope the Fiend doesn't win. I hate the Fiend. The Fiend was great until they put the title on him. I literally said, when he made his debut at SummerSlam 2019, I literally looked over at my girlfriend, not that she really cared, because I just forced her to watch it with me. I told her, this will work as long as they don't put the belt on him. He is an attraction character. And then what do you know? In Saudi Arabia, they put the fucking belt on him. Is he alive? Like, was he on Raw? And is he on Raw or SmackDown? I don't even know. Was he on TV this week? I'll put it that way. Because he should be dead. I mean, Randy Orton killed him, so... Merry Christmas, everyone. The Fiend's dead. Which, it's probably for the best at this point. He's on Raw, evidently. Alright. Heel Khali was the best. Alright. 2007... was a dark year for WWE. Not just because of the Chris Benoit incident, but because he had Great Khali as champion for, like, what? He won it in... When did he win that? Like, June or July? And then he lost it in September at Unforgiven. So, yeah, dude, like, Great Khali is world champion. That was a disaster. I remember that in 2007. Whew. Khali's finisher was so stupid. Well, he had like the two-handed choke slam. I can't remember the name of it. And then he did like the little chop to the top of the head. And then he would squeeze people's heads. I thought he had a decent moveset, but he was retarded. So, and the only reason they kept him around is because they wanted the Indian demographic for the TV rights. That's all they wanted. It's the only reason he was there for so long. Oh, that's one beer down. Oh, boy. The other night, I drank so much. I think it was Saturday night. I had my friend over. He was in town. He spent the night here. And I drank so much, I ended up throwing up in a plastic bag. And we played chess for like 4 hours. Don't remember any of it. So yeah, I'm drinking light tonight. His finisher was called the Khali Bomb. Fuck the Khali Bomb. The NXT superstars live in the same house. What the hell does that even mean? Okay. Do you think John Cena is one of the greatest of all time? Okay. Define greatest. You have to look at it this way. From an in-ring standpoint, not at all. But he was the face of the company. So, I mean, if you look at your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers, you know, I always gravitate towards Luthez and Ric Flair. Those are my two all-time greats. I'm actually trying to get a Luthez autograph. I think I have one picked out. But, yeah, Luthez and Ric Flair, those are my two all-time greats. Just in terms of, like, everything. But Chris Benoit, I mean, Dynamite Kid, Arn Anderson, in terms of like technical wrestling. So yeah, John Cena was only a sports entertainment face. You could say he's the greatest sports entertainment wrestler of all time, him and Hogan, but that doesn't make him the greatest wrestler of all time. If that makes sense. Okay. One Night Stand 2005 or 2006? I prefer 2006 match quality, but 2005 was just an electric evening that you can't really replicate. So I think there's a few different categories for that. I repeat, Seth Rollins is not the father. Okay. Why is Bryan not wrestling in 2022? From what I know, he's on his last run for wrestling. You know, he has 2 kids now. He has a wife. I mean, you know, he wants to settle down. You know, he's ending his career on his own terms, thankfully. You know, so yeah, he's and he even admitted he's not the same as he was in the ring. I don't see a difference, but you know, you're gonna be very critical of yourself. So he's one of those people, unlike the Undertaker, where if you can't keep up, then you're not gonna keep going. Whereas the Undertaker probably should have retired in like 2012. And here we are 8 years fucking later and he finally retired. Is Sin Cara still a thing? Mystico, he's not in WWE anymore. I don't know about... Wasn't one of the Cologne brothers or some shit the new Sin Cara? I don't know. I know Mystico's not around anymore. He's been gone for a while. Yeah, Hunico. There you go. Hunico. Yeah, I don't even... Yeah. Help Wrestling Dude 93 get to 100 subscribers. Is he in here? I don't see him. Botch Cara. Yeah, Sin Cara was really bad. There were multiple Sin Caras. There was Mystico, was the first one in 2011. And then it was taken over. It's kind of like Doink the Clown. Multiple people played him. Do you think Jon Moxley will ever come back to WWE? Probably. Maybe like 10 years from now. Who knows? Sin Cara Negro. I remember that. That was really stupid. The Negro Sin Cara. Goldberg is garbage. He fills his own ego as his promo. Didn't make any sense and it was so bad. I didn't see the Goldberg promo. I'd rather not. But yeah, I don't like him. He's trash. Fuck him. Thoughts on Sonny Kiss from AEW? Kind of resembles Grace Jones. I have not seen much of Sonny Kiss's work. I know... Is that the transgender wrestler? I think it is. I haven't seen much of his... Well, her work, if you want to put it that way. But, yeah, I have not seen much of her work. So, yeah. I know there's a lot of fans out there, and there's also a lot of criticism because he is transgender, which is just stupid. But, you know, it's not about the race or the gender. It's about the talent when it comes to wrestling. So that's the way I look at it. But technically, I don't want to get political here. But if he's transgender, shouldn't he be facing women's wrestlers? Just a thought. Nyla Rose is also transgender. Really? No. That's not true. Really? Well, I didn't... I'm not going to look into it any further. Nyla Rose is transgender? Wow, I absolutely never knew that. Wow. Okay, yeah, Rose became the first openly transgender in wrestling history to sign to a major American promotion. Wow. Okay. I even know somebody that's like really good friends with her too. Wow, I didn't know that. Now that I look at it, yeah, she definitely is transgender, but I also haven't seen much of her work either, so... I did see one match of hers when I went to Dynamite. Thoughts on the Royal Rumble 2005 botch? I'll get to that more when I review it in the next few months, but it was kind of perfect how... I just don't understand. Obviously, Batista was supposed to Batista bomb John Cena out, which would have been a horrible bump. So that's like kind of scary to think about. But they somehow landed at the exact same time by accident. I find that to be a miracle. Like, how the fuck does that happen? That's too perfect. So they're lucky that they landed at the same time. Because imagine if John Cena would have, or imagine if Batista would have hit the ground first. Well, regardless, both of them were going to WrestleMania anyway, so they could have worked it out, but still, it made sense for Batista's storyline to win the Rumble, obviously. Is Jeff Hardy overrated? I don't think so, but I understand if you do think so. Do I think AEW will put more DVDs out? Yes, I do. Who's better, RVD or Jeff Hardy? I would say RVD. Oh, I put down that I want to be entering the giveaway. Yeah, I did a giveaway today. For SummerSlam 2002. It's my old copy that has been in many, many videos. So if that means anything to you, then there you go. But yeah, this has been in my collection for a very long time. So, yeah. Did I watch Wrestle Kingdom? No, but I'm planning on it. I am definitely planning on it. From what I've heard so far, a lot of people aren't really liking it. Which is surprising to me. I don't know if people are just being dumbasses or what, but I've heard a lot of people saying it's subpar, which I don't know if I believe that or not. They're probably just WWE marks. So, I usually never watch Wrestle Kingdom live. I usually end up watching it like a week later. So I will watch it. Thoughts on the CW network? Okay. This is a rant I didn't think I would get into. The CW network is literally the biggest piece of garbage in the history of television. You can literally take any show from that network and put it on a different network and be able to guess it's from the fucking CW. Bad dialogue, bad acting, bad writing, Supernatural's garbage, all of the fucking DC shows are garbage. I liked Arrow at first, and then it turns CW. CW is teenage garbage. It's literally the worst television you could possibly bring upon yourself. It's worse than the fucking Hitler TV show from the 80s. That's how bad the CW is. So yeah, there you go. Have I seen the new Courage show? I'd hope there's no new Courage show. As you guys know, Courage the Cowardly Dog is one of my favorite shows of all time. So I'd hope they're not rebooting that. Do I like Riverdale? No, Riverdale's garbage, just like the rest of the CW. There is not a single good CW show. Fucking Teen Wolf was garbage. Supernatural's, like I said, garbage. All the DC shows, it's an embarrassment. I'm a DC Comics guy, too. Oh, God. Anyway. That was a rant. Oh, boy. Teen Wolf is on MTV. Oh, well, same thing. MTV's no better. MTV is not what it once was. Favorite DC animated show or movie? The Batman animated series. That to this day is still my favorite incarnation of Batman. MTV equals more on TV. I agree. I agree. If you want to watch 16 and Pregnant and fucking what else was there? There was the other one, like Teen Mom. It's the same fucking thing. Like, son of a bitch. I haven't watched MTV. I don't have cable because I don't watch TV. It's a waste of money. If I want to watch old TV programs I like, you know, Twilight Zone, my all-time favorite show. The Andy Griffith Show is another one of my favorites. That's my favorite sitcom. So, like, there's ways to find that shit without having to pay for cable. Modern TV is like modern film. Garbage. The only modern TV show I liked was Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad. And I will eventually watch Better Call Saul before you guys ask. You ever watch Seinfeld? I was not a big Seinfeld fan. Jerry Seinfeld's a prick. So yeah, I'm just not really a big fan of his. And Seinfeld, it had its really good moments. Like once a season. Like the Soup Nazi. I love the Soup Nazi. But like, Seinfeld, like I said, it had its moments. Or when Kramer fell through the coffee table. That's a classic moment. But Other than that, I'm just not a big fan of it. Favorite wrestler, Chris Benoit. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I saw the original run, but I didn't watch the reboot. Not a reboot, the sequel run, I guess you would call it. Yeah, I watched the original run of Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I didn't watch when it came back on. Are you getting the box set of Batman the Animated Series? I got that in like 2012. I have the DVD version. I don't have the Blu-ray version. I do want to get it. But, yeah. That's one of those ones I just kind of, when I see it for really cheap, I'll get it. Do I like that 70s show? Yeah. I didn't like the later seasons, you know, when Eric left. But, yeah. Because Eric was the heart of the show. So you can't have, you know, Topher Grace just fucking leave. And it's just like, it's one of those series that ran too long. You know, I always said Breaking Bad did it perfect. You end the series while you're on top. It's like X-Files. I'm a huge fucking X-Files mark. But that should have ended the season 7 finale. You know, just push Fight the Future up. And then you have that just be the fucking finale. Like, ugh. Yeah, like after David Duchovny left X-Files and you have Robert Patrick, you know, fill in, you know, it was okay, but, you know, and then you had seasons like 10 and 11 of X-Files, which were just embarrassingly bad. Like that hurt to watch. Have you ever seen that 80s show? No, but I've definitely heard of it. How many seasons did that run for? I know it was basically a failed sequel series. Not really a sequel. It's a failed indirect sequel to that 70s show. It's indirect. It takes place, you know, same universe and all that crap. So, yeah. I figured it only ran for one season. Not even a full season. Well, there you go. And I prefer the 70s over the 80s any day. So, fuck it anyway. Justin Bieber is god-awful, don't you agree? Well, all modern music is god-awful, so... Well, once in a while there's a song I like, but, yeah. Can I ask you a WWE question? That's all I have and watch and know about. Did I watch Friends? No, Friends is the epitome of garbage television. Did you ever watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I watched certain episodes. There is one episode that's one of the greatest episodes in the history of television, where it's involving Will and his father, and I can really relate to that one because my father was never in my life growing up. So Fresh Prince, it knew how to have really good, like, relateful writing and be very emotional about it and really hit hard with that. But I don't know, it was just, to me, it was kind of just another 90s sitcom in a lot of ways. But like I said, when it hit, it hit. Happy by Pharrell Williams is your favorite. I shit you not. Every time I hear that song, I want to put a bullet in my head. My friend, he fucking... I have a funny story about that. Alright, so my friend, who was in the live streams in the past, he got really depressed one day because him and his girlfriend broke up. So he stayed home from school. This was when I was in high school. He literally stayed at his house. And this is going to sound retarded. Like, you're not going to believe this, but it's true, I swear. He literally stayed in his room for like 24 hours straight, blasted the song Happy, and rocked back and forth in the corner. And, like, they found him like this. So whenever I think of that fucking song, that's the story I instantly go to. Do I like Becky Lynch? No, she's awful. Did I watch Ted? I watched both Ted films. I like the second one better. I think the first one's a better movie, but the second one's funnier. The second one's more Family Guy. Like, you can see the Family Guy roots there, where the first one actually tried better to be a better film. So, Friends is God best show ever. No, that's one of the worst shows ever made. Fuck Friends. That's the cheapest form of comedy you could ever have. Ugh. The Righteous Gemstones is on HBO Max. Really funny. Okay. Yeah, I don't have HBO Max. Yeah. Did I ever read comic books? Fuck yeah, I grew up with comics. I have a good, nice little collection. I stopped collecting just because the ones that I want are just extremely expensive. So, do you like Anchorman? No. I've always said Will Ferrell is a hit or a miss. Anchorman, huge miss. I wanted to blow my brains out watching Anchorman 2. I didn't even finish it. It's too meta for me. I just don't like it. Do I like The Shield? No, I don't. Extremely overrated. Seventh Heaven and Dawson's Creek. I'll tell you what. I fucking grew up on Seventh Heaven. I'm like the most atheist person here, but I fucking loved Seventh Heaven. It's a guilty pleasure. I can't explain it, but yeah, it's embarrassing. But I loved that show growing up. Seventh Heaven is one of the worst TV shows ever made. I know that. Do you like Soul from Disney? I have not seen it, and I probably never will. Fuck Disney. Fuck them. Why do you hate Becky Lynch? I think she's overrated. The only reason she was over in the first place is because Nia Fats punched her in the fucking face. She's not, like, untalented, but she's definitely not this megastar that people act her out to be. Oh, we got Tommy from Wrestling Rampage. Oh, hey Freak, did you enjoy NBA fans making fun of Chris Jericho from Chris Jericho's big gut? I did not see the NBA fans making fun of it, but I've been making fun of it for a little while now. That motherfucker he makes Jabba the Hutt look like Jenny Craig. Like, he needs to call somebody. Like, get a fucking Stairmaster or something. Like, I don't know if the drinking has just, like, gotten to him at this point or what, but yeah, go subscribe to Tommy from Wrestling Rampage. Well, Wrestling Rampage in general. The Three Amigos of YouTube. One of the best damn wrestling YouTubers around. Do I like NXT? I don't watch it. I cannot tell you. I think the last time I actually watched NXT was the New York pay-per-view in 2019, which I did quite enjoy. Oh shit. I'm spilling things over here. Are you going to watch the Uncharted movie? No. Isn't Tom Holland in that? So that's enough reason to not watch it. Oh, speaking of, your opinion on Spider-Man 3. Fuck it. The MCU is trash. I agree with Martin Scorsese. The MCU is not real movie. It's not real film. So yeah. Tom Holland, I couldn't hate anymore at this point. And all they're going to do in Spider-Man 3, because they're bringing back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they're just going to have both of them put over Tom Holland. Let's be honest. That's all they're going to have him do. So, yeah. What do you think about Ronda Rousey? I hate her. And I hope we never see her again. She's the reason why I got out of UFC. I used to love UFC. I watched it from like 2005 until 2013, probably. So yeah, she's the reason I got out of it. Marvel or DC? Oh, DC all the way. Better writing. Do you like Jake Paul? No, he's awful. Him and Logan Paul can kiss it. Fuck them. Oh. Tommy, if you're still here, we gotta make another rant video sometime. We did a rant video on John Morrison Rockstar DVD. Go check it out. Do you like One Direction? Why even ask that? Why even fucking ask me that? Of course not. Fuck them. Them bastards. Fuck them. Fuck Tom Holland. He sucks. I agree. Thank you. Do I like Imagine Dragons? Are they even still around? I remember in like 2012, they had Radioactive was okay, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I don't listen to modern music. I don't listen to the radio. I have YouTube. I plug it into my fucking car, and I listen to my good music. Fuck Rob Schneider. Worst excuse of an actor ever. He's only around because Adam Sandler's around. Thoughts on the Social Network film? I actually watched that recently. It's a good film. I think the ending could have been a little more closed off, but yeah. Social Network was a good film. Opinion on Kevin Hart. I hate Kevin Hart. He's not funny. Fuck him. The person you want to kill the most ever? Like in history? I don't think you guys want to hear that answer. Opinion on Family Guy. I like Family Guy. I think it's funny. I have multiple different types of sense of humor. If I'm in like an intellectual humor mode, I like, my all-time favorite. I love British humor. Like Monty Python. That is my all-time favorite in terms of comedy. Even like Mr. Bean. I fucking love Rowan Atkinson. Who doesn't? I love British comedy. It's offensive. It doesn't hold back. And that's the kind of person I am. I like British comedy the best. So yeah, Kevin Hart, he can kiss my ass too. But yeah, Family Guy, it's more stupid humor, but sometimes they have some good gags. I prefer South Park over Family Guy though. Oh, out of the 5 AEW DVDs, what is your favorite? Revolution had really good packaging, and I think that is probably my favorite AEW pay-per-view. Either that or the original Double or Nothing. I was very happy with that show. Is Ronda Rousey a bully? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know her as a person, so. Oh, Tommy asked a question. Let me go back up. I think he asked my thoughts on Goldberg. Goldberg. There's nothing I can say about him that I haven't said already. Part of me wants to say that Goldberg's going to lose to Drew McIntyre, but then win the Rumble and challenge Roman Reigns. So, like, it's just... I wish Goldberg would just die. The world would be a better place without him. I hate Goldberg. He won't fucking go away. He's always there. Every WrestleMania season, he just pops up and wins a title. Why is Goldberg facing Drew McIntyre anyway? Dude, because Vince loves Goldberg. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, be sure to drop a like if you like the drunken live streams. I'm pretty fucked up at this point, so life alert Goldberg. Probably needs it at this point. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Fuck you, Goldberg. Piece of shit. What else we got? Yeah, be sure to drop a like if you enjoy the stream. I try to do one once a week, but it's been a little while. It's been like a week and a half since I've done one. Let's see. Thoughts on the Rumble 2006? Well, the Rumble 2006, Randy Orton was originally supposed to win and then beat Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. But then Eddie Guerrero died, so you had to have... Look, I love Rey Mysterio, but it was a pity win. The only reason Rey Mysterio won was because Eddie died. Let's be honest. That's the truth. That's what happened. So, I don't like when politics get involved in wrestling, and that's very much one of those where the right guy didn't win. Randy Orton should have won the Rumble in 2006. Regardless of how you feel about Randy Orton, I get it. A lot of people say he's boring. But, yeah, he was originally supposed to win that Rumble. Yeah, I agree, Rick. Goldberg, he's past his prime, but he is a better draw, let's be honest. For a lot of the WCW fans that are still out there, and it's nostalgia. Nostalgia sells. That's the truth. So, when it comes to what's best for business, Goldberg is the choice, as much as I hate to say that. Because they don't know how to build stars anymore. And yes, I agree, the Fiend sucks. Thoughts on Royal Rumble 2004? Well, I mean, Chris Benoit won. That's my all-time favorite wrestler. It's the Royal Rumble that doesn't exist. But, very underrated Rumble. The Last Man Standing match was great. We had the whole dumbass storyline with Brock and Goldberg. But, yeah. I'm also a huge fan of WrestleMania 20. So, the seeds were planted there. Well, I have one more Bud Light Platinum. Thoughts on the 2007 Rumble? That's my favorite Rumble match. That and 92 are my two favorite Rumbles. And like I said, I just I did my review for 89 today before the stream, so that will be up tomorrow night. But yeah, it's going to be fun reviewing all the Rumbles. It's not my favorite pay-per-view of the year, but it'll be fun going back and watching them. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. They keep bringing Goldberg back because they can't create stars anymore. And it's just like... And I don't know if I want to get into this, but... This generation of wrestling fans, they think that there are stars in wrestling. But there's not. They think that Becky Lynch is this big star. Roman Reigns is this big star. They're not stars. It's just you weren't alive. And, well, it's not that you weren't alive. It's just modern day fans don't have the knowledge to understand what makes a true wrestling star. So they automatically assume that Becky's the greatest of all time, or that Roman is the greatest heel in the wrestling business, when it's just straight up not true. WWE does not have a star. They don't. Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, and John Cena. And you could even argue The Rock. Those were stars. Name anyone right now that has the star power that they did. Fuck it. Name someone right now that has the star power that John Cena did. He wasn't the best wrestler in the world by any means, but he was a star. 1999 sucks. I agree. I'm not an Attitude Era fan. Do I think The Miz is the worst? No, I'm a huge Miz fan. Hate me all you want. I love The Miz. 2015 Rumble was pathetic. We'll get there. Did I watch Wrestle Kingdom? Not yet, but I will. Probably later in the week, maybe, if I have time. Baron Corbin. Is he still around? Is Baron Corbin still, like, wrestling? I haven't heard his name since, like, Wrestlemania. Do I like Rumble 2001? It was good, yeah. Thoughts on MJF? I think, honestly, he's the best heel in the business. So, honestly though, it's just that whole thing where he did like the little dancing and singing with Chris Jericho. This is what I say about AEW, man. They do some great stuff, but then they do just horrible shit to just completely block the good stuff they did. The singing and dancing number with MJF and Jericho was one of the worst things I've ever fucking seen in my life. So, it's just like, I can't take him seriously anymore. It sucks, but that's the truth. Rollins heel or face? Probably heel. I'm just not a Rollins fan anyway, though. The Mimosa match? Fuck me. Yeah. Exactly. Becky Lynch vomit face. I agree. The Cody Rhodes and Brodie Lee in a dog collar match was brutally insane. I did watch that match after Brodie Lee died. I did go back and watch it because I didn't watch it. I don't watch Dynamite or anything. But yeah, that was a good match. I know Greg the Hammer Valentine put it over because obviously he's famous for him and Piper. But yeah, it was a good match. I liked it. And if that's going to be Brodie Lee's final match, then awesome. Yeah, it was a good match to go off of. Do you watch Cobra Kai? No, I stay away from any rebooted things. I've heard Cobra Kai is really good, but I just can't trust it. I don't know. I'd rather just stick with the original trilogy, not including the Hilary Swank female Karate Kid film. Holy shit. Oh. Favorite Luke Harper match? Him and Randy Orton had a really good match at Elimination Chamber 2017. If we're talking WWE as Luke Harper, that was probably his best match. Thoughts on Angry Grandpa? I'm not a fan of fake YouTube channels. He definitely had his audience. I actually met him one time at a show. He's great, but it's just like I'm not a big fan of. They were very fake, just like Grimm's Toy Show, very fake, but great people behind it. I met Grimm and he was awesome. So, yeah. Which Edge DVD is the best? I like the documentary. Yeah, his Edge's documentary DVD was way better. It was better than his Decade of Decadence DVD. Thoughts on Modern Family? I've seen like 2 episodes. So yeah, I don't have an opinion on it. I don't watch TV. Who has a bigger collection, you or Relaxing Ghost? That is a good question. I'll tell you what. He has 2 things that I'm extremely jealous of. Because look at it this way. Like, I have the Vince signed anthology. He doesn't have that. I have things he doesn't have, but he also has a lot of stuff I don't have. I'm jealous of his collection at sometimes. I know he got the 2003 box. I know a lot of people were asking about that in the chat here. But he got the 2003 box, for fuck's sake. That lucky bastard got that. He also has the item that I am absolutely most jealous of. He has an original sealed Raw Homecoming DVD, which I have Raw Homecoming, which is, a lot of people consider it the rarest wrestling DVD. I don't. I think there are rarer ones out there. But that's like the original rare wrestling DVD. So, he has a sealed one connected to Wrestlemania 20. And I know how much he paid for it. He told me. I don't know if he revealed it in the video, so I won't say anything. But I did talk to him about it, and, fuck, dude. Like, he got lucky on that one. He paid less for it than I did the opened Raw Homecoming DVD. So, it's just, whatever. Maybe one day he'll sell it to me. Favorite Attitude Era DVD? I don't really have one. Just for the packaging alone, Volume 2 I think was the best. Have I ever gotten busted open? No, but I did Blade one time, just to kind of see how it felt. You never go across, you go up and down. But yeah, I did Blade one time just for the fuck of it. Oh man, I've had a lot of random injuries. So blading is always a sin. I'm a big fan of blading when it's necessary. You can't have a Hell in a Cell match or steel cage match without blood. Thoughts on Ninja? What's Ninja? I don't know what that is. Can you give us a recap on what happened to your old channel? Which one? I've had like 6 channels. I started YouTube in 2011. My original channel, which is still up, it exists. It was DN2777S. I used that channel for years, and then it was hacked by somebody who I won't name, and he deleted all the videos off of there, and he did the same thing with all my other channels. But yeah, don't worry, I took care of that. That's a long fucking story I'm not getting into, but yeah, it was hacked, we'll put it that way. Blading is a lost art. I agree. I fucking love blading. Like, I don't think you should bleed in every match. I don't, but when the story calls for it, you need some color. Yeah, it's just like, it sucks, but whatever. It's just, We live in different times. Will you ever reveal why you left YouTube a few months ago and then came back? I did reveal it in my original video talking about it. I just, I lost my passion for wrestling. It's just, I've been dealing with a bad product for so long. And just modern fans and stuff like that for so long. But the thing that got me back into it was doing the podcast. Because Dan the Beast, if you guys know, I don't think I've ever told this story on camera, so here you go. He wanted me to be on the podcast as a guest for a week. And I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of out of the game. I'm done with YouTube for now. But, you know, I did the episode. And then we did the episode after that, and then after that, and now I'm a member of the podcast, so that got me into it again. And like I said, I've been on YouTube since 2011. I love YouTube. It's very different than what it once was. I will say that. But yeah, that's what got me back into it. There was just a point last year where I just wanted nothing to do with wrestling anymore. I had other passions. Because to this day, like, film is always my number one passion. And wrestling was always just kind of a hobby, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Best comedy film. I can tell you my favorite is Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail. That's my favorite. Who do I think is the most underrated worker? Chad Gable. That dude could be a modern day Chris Benoit without the murder part. But he could be a modern Chris Benoit if he was allowed to be. Thank you, Jose Lopez from Victoria, Texas. There you go. Have you ever used a sword? No, I'm not into that shit. Have you seen Spaceballs? I'm not a Spaceballs fan. I've seen it a few times. I just was not a fan. Do I have any siblings? I have a bunch that I've never met. Ones that I just don't know. I came from a broken family, so if you have both sides, my father's side, he had a bunch of kids I've never fucking met. And then my mom's side, she has one kid, so like I said, it's just like I have two that I've met, but then there's a bunch that I just don't fucking know. So yeah, I don't have any like legitimate siblings, but I have some half siblings. Steve Martin is a hit or miss. I like Steve Martin. I loved his Johnny Carson appearances. They were always gold. That was always the best of Steve Martin, to me at least. Your opinion on Dominic Mysterio? From what I've seen, it feels forced. I don't think he'll be like a star. And it's odd seeing him because I remember when he was like 9 years old. But I mean, he was trained by what, like Conan, Lance Storm. I mean, he was in good hands. It's just, I think it's kind of bullshit that just because he's a Mysterio, that he just instantly gets pushed to the top. But whatever. I think there's people in NXT and just like other independent promotions who would kill for his spot. But life is all about who you know. So, there you go. Thoughts on Karrion Kross? I honestly haven't seen much of him. So, I couldn't tell you. How well do you think an AEW video game will do? I don't know, man. I'm sure people will buy it. I'm sure it'll be better than the 2K WWE games. I haven't played a wrestling video game since like 2011, I think. I'm just not a video game person. I actually did just buy a video game system. It's like one of those. It's one of those systems. It looks like a Super Nintendo, but it has like 10,000 games on it from like the NES to I think there's somehow they put some Atari games on there as well. So yeah, I'm an old school video game fan. Anything before the 90s pretty much I love. Have you slept with older women? No. I'm not into older women. Are the OMG DVDs bad? Yes, I think they are. Do I think Bobby Lashley will ever become WWE champ? And if he didn't leave the company in 2007, do you think he would have? I think he would have eventually. He wasn't even supposed to be in the WrestleMania 23 Battle of the Billionaires match. That was supposed to be Shawn Michaels versus Umaga. And then, obviously, Triple H got injured. So Shawn Michaels took his spot, and then Bobby Lashley took Shawn Michaels' spot. So, you know, he was just kind of thrown in there by chance. But Lashley, I don't know if he would have been world champion. I would like to say yes, but at the same time, I don't know. Would Vince really want a black champion like that in 2007? Let's be honest. So, I don't know. I know Vince was high on him for his physique, but yeah. Do I like Big Show? No, he bores the hell out of me. He really does. I've never been a Big Show fan. His late and early WCW stuff was really good, like as the Giant or just Paul White. But I was never a fan of the Big Show. Do I enjoy face or heel more? Oh, heel, 100%. Most underrated superstar in NXT. I don't think I could answer that because I don't watch NXT anymore. Who's the best heel of all time? Oh my god. That's... I don't even know. I'm a huge Roddy Piper fan. He knew how to get heat. There were like murder attempts on him. So that's when you know you could get heat. That's a really tough question, guys. I think Harley Race, when he was a heel, that was a very underrated Harley Race. Very underrated heel. Yeah, that's a tough question. Roddy Piper's my favorite heel, but I don't think he's the best. Man. Was Chris Benoit heel? Briefly, not very often. He doesn't work as a heel. Well, he had a heel turn in 2007, but yeah. I was gonna say Jake Roberts, but I wouldn't put him in his all-time greats as a heel itself. He's my all-time favorite promo, Jake Roberts, but I wouldn't say he's like all-time great heel in general, though. Randy Orton, no, that's not, no. Oh boy. I'll tell you what. You know who knew how to get heat? Iron Sheik. everyone fucking hates Iron Sheik to this day. He know how to get heat. I'm not saying he's an all-time great heel, but like to this day, I fucking hate the Iron Sheik. So yeah. Do I like the Undertaker? I think he's. I'm gonna get shit for this. I think the Undertaker's overrated, but I respect him. We'll put it that way. Do you like the Watchmen movie? For a Zack Snyder film, it's good. Yeah, I love the Watchmen. I have the comic over here, the hardcover. It's probably my favorite graphic novel ever. But yeah, the movie was okay. It was good. Is the Ministry gimmick overrated? Yeah, I hated the Ministry. Fuck that. Greatest face of all time? See, that's another one. Like, Bruno Sammartino, that's like the number one that comes to mind. I'd say Bruno Sammartino. Yeah. In terms of just like that white baby face, for sure. Yeah, Ricky Steamboat was a great face. He's like one of the nicest people I've ever met too. I don't meet wrestlers often, but he was like 10 minutes away from where I live, so I said fuck it. And he was cool. Yeah. Yeah, Steamboat, obviously great. Least favorite rivalries and favorites. Least favorite, that's tough. But favorite, I mean, Ric Flair and Harley Race, Ric Flair and Steamboat, Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. Those are probably my top three. And then least favorite, I don't even know. Like, pretty much anything that's happening now, so I don't know. Do I like Dave Meltzer? I do. I'm sure I'll get criticized for that, but he knows more than 99% of other wrestling fans know. And yeah, he's never been in the business, so I agree with that aspect, but he could probably out-debate any wrestler out there, let's be honest. When it comes to facts and figures and stories, and I mean, he's seen it all at this point. He started The Observer, what, like in the early 80s? So, I mean, he's been there, done that. So, yeah, I'm a Meltzer fan. I also quite like Brian Alvarez. Dave Meltzer's a mark. He is, yes. But at the same time, he knows more than most wrestlers do in the first place. Have you ever checked 411mania.com? They cover wrestling news. Yeah, I think when it comes to wrestling news, Twitter is like the number one place I go to now. I have a notification set up, so whenever like wrestling news pops up, it pops up on my phone just in case I have to make a video about it. So I'm always on call for YouTube. Like whenever a wrestler dies, you know, I try to make a video as soon as possible because it literally pops up the second they fucking die. So yeah, it's just yeah. Don't tell me to subscribe to the I can't talk. I don't subscribe to The Observer. No, I am not subscribed. Your comments on Brodie Lee. I didn't really talk about it much. The way I look at it, I don't get personal when it comes to death. because I look at death very differently than most people do. Death is as natural as life. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's unpredictable at times. From what I've heard, he's been just a great person to a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed his work. You know, I enjoyed some of his CZW stuff. His Luke Harper was a failure, but I think his death, I don't want to get into conspiracies for fuck's sake, but his death was a little iffy. I don't 100% believe that it was non-COVID, but whatever. Any more ghost stories? Yeah, I have a bunch. I've seen a lot. That's for the other channel. I told the bigger ones on my channel though, so. Thoughts on Otis when he won the Money in the Bank? Someone else also asked me my thoughts on Otis. I can't stand him. He's a joke. I don't care if he's fucking talented, but it's just like, he's a joke. He does the worm in the middle of the ring. He dances like a retard. I just cannot stand him. I'm glad he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase. I really am. And I hope he just turns into a jobber at this point. Fuck him. Benoit or Guerrero? I prefer Benoit. Who wins in a shoot, Bobby Lashley or Lesnar? Bobby Lashley? What are your thoughts on AEW doing lame shots at WWE? Some of them are funny, but then some of them are also really petty. Yeah, like, it's obvious that there's a lot of bad blood. And, like, Cody has a lot of animosity. I think that's the best way to put it. But, yeah, it's just like, focus on your own shit, man. It's fine if you make fun of WWE every now and then, but I think they overdo it sometimes. Who would win in a real-life fight, The Rock or Cena? I don't know. Cena? I don't know. I mean, Cena's younger, right? So, I mean, yeah. When am I going to announce the giveaway DVD winner? Probably Sunday. McDonald's or Carl's Jr.? I love both. That's hard to pick. What's the worst burger place you've ever eaten at? Ooh, that's tough. I love burgers, so that's tough. Oh man, that's tough. I don't know. What is my worst burger I've ever eaten? Dude, I have no clue. Actually, no. I'll tell you what. The Cheesecake Factory had the worst burger I've ever eaten in my entire life. So we'll just say that. Chipotle is a crap restaurant chain. I agree. Fuck Chipotle. Alright, well, I will answer a few more questions. If I get a super chat, I'll down this beer. Do I buy any books? I used to read a lot. I just don't really have them. I think books are really overpriced. So, odd question to ask you. What is your thoughts on the Wiggles as a band? Well, I think they were annoying, but I understand the appeal. They were good people. I will say, the Wiggles, they were good. You know, is Greg still alive? I know he, like, passed out at a show. But they were good guys. Like, the intentions were good, at least. You know. But, I mean, I'm not into... Okay, Fruit Salad is a great fucking song. I don't care what anyone says. I'll say that much. Do you think AC/DC is overrated? Fuck yes, I do. Ugh. Is 2007 better than 2014? Probably not, no. Guns N' Roses overrated. I like some Guns N' Roses. That's also not my favorite era for music. I prefer 50s and 60s. No, I love Ozzy. I love Black Sabbath. Come on. Will Brock Lesnar return? No, he'll need a paycheck eventually, I'm sure. So, yeah. Bob Dylan or Johnny Cash? Oh, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan for sure. I love both, though. But, yeah, definitely Bob Dylan. Dude, I love me some Highwaymen. Fuck yeah. Is 2020 the worst wrestling year? Probably. It gets worse every year, so... Do I listen to Bruce Springsteen? Yeah, I've listened to some Springsteen, yeah. I've listened to his daughter as well. Dr. Dre is feeling better. Yeah, he had what, a fucking brain aneurysm? Oh, fuck. He had a brain aneurysm and he was in the hospital or some shit. So yeah, I like NWA. So that's like the only rap I can listen to is NWA. What's a New Year's resolution of yours? I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. Fuck them. It's an excuse. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I don't... Dr. Dre is a clone. What? Do I... A clone of what? Do I like The Simpsons? Seasons 1 through, like, 9, yes. 2020 had some great matches. Drew versus Roman, yeah. Boneyard match. Okay, I hated the Boneyard match. Fucking hated the Boneyard match. God damn it, I hated it. Orton versus Drew, Edge versus Orton. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of it, so I can't really say. I still haven't watched Orton and Edge, so I do plan on watching that, though. Do I like Beavis and Butthead? Not really. No, it's not my form of comedy. What's my favorite year for WWE? WWE, I would say 2002. Wrestling overall is way off. I like 70s wrestling. Back when it was considered like an art form. But yeah. Do you think prank channels are stupid? I did not at first, but they became very saturated, so I don't like prank channels anymore. No. Star Trek is overrated. Thank you. Fuck Star Trek. Star Wars all the way. Fuck Star Trek. Fuck you. What's his name? I'm too drunk. What's his name? Fuck. What's his name? Who played Kirk? Who's Kirk? What's his name? I can't think of it. Fuck. Anyway, Everybody Loves Raymond. Yes, I did love that sitcom. Yes. His name was Billy. No, it's not Billy. William Shatner. Yeah, fuck him. I am not a Star Trek fan at all. Favorite Star Wars movie? A New Hope is my favorite. My cousin Judy Martin wrestled for WWE. Oh, that's cool. I know. I saw that comment you made. Judy Martin is really your cousin? Have you, like... That's a stupid question. I was going to ask if you met her. Obviously, you met her. But how's she doing, Judy Martin? Yeah, that's cool that you're related to her. I mentioned her in my 1988 Rumble review, and she's obviously in my 89 one as well. She faced Rockin' Robin. There you go. Do I have pets? My girlfriend has 2 cats. Favorite SpongeBob season? Season 2. It became shit after season 3. Pharmacy is my dream job? Fuck no. My dream job, filmmaker. For sure. What's an overrated movie franchise? Fast and Furious. That's obviously number 1. When I'm reviewing the Royal Rumble series on YouTube, am I actually watching the entire show before we review it? It's actually a really painstaking process. I watch the entire show, and then I do my own research afterwards. So it's a pain in the ass. That's why I waited to do it for so long. But yeah, I do a lot of research. I do watch the entire show. Sometimes I'll watch other people's reviews just in case I may have missed something. So yeah, a lot goes into it. I spent half the day looking into 1989. So yeah, it's painstaking, but people love it, so it's worth it. Hashtag shit on the cat. Yeah, there you go. Grubhub or DoorDash? Neither. They're both scams. Fuck them. Get off your lazy ass and drive there yourself. That's why I look at it. Did I like old school Nickelodeon? Yes, I did. Ren and Stimpy is one of my favorite shows. Drake and Josh is... I love that show. Yeah. James Bond, yay or nay? I would say nay. No. Jumanji is a god-awful movie franchise. Well, the first one's good. It's just, whenever The Rock shows up, it's gonna be shit. That's basically the rule. Whenever The Rock shows up to a movie franchise, it's gonna turn to garbage. Oh, this is a good question. If I had a time machine, what era would I visit? 1930s. My favorite Royal Rumble theme? I don't know. I don't really remember too many of them. 2008 had a good theme. Spy Kids is overrated crap. Yeah. Oh, wow. Am I looking forward to the Rumble in 2021? Not really. Oh, man. Your thoughts on Mick Foley getting COVID? I mean, I had COVID. Pretty much everyone I knew had COVID at one point, so... From what I've seen, Mick Foley's doing okay from it, at least, so that's good. Space Madness. Dude, I love Space Madness. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Oh, my God. Oh. I love Ren and Stimpy. The ice cream bar. He basically had a bar of soap that he thought was an ice cream bar, but yeah. Thoughts on Good Burger? Garbage. Yeah. I was not an all that fan. Sausage Party is an abomination to adult animation. Yeah, I was not a fan. It tried too hard to be dirty and, like, offensive. It tried too hard. If you have to try too hard to be offensive, then you're doing something wrong. Whereas just me, I'm naturally offensive. That's why I got thrown off of YouTube for like 3 months. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it a night. We went for, oh my god, almost, well, a little over an hour and a half. So Tekken or Street Fighter? Neither. Mortal Kombat? Fuck yeah. What show and movies make you want to put needles in your eyes? Pretty much anything modern. The MCU, the Disney Star Wars films. I don't watch any TV, so I don't really know. So yeah, pretty much any modern film. That'll basically tell you. But yeah, Tommy, have a good night. JB, have a good night. So yeah, I'm out of here. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go fucking stuff my face. I have to aggressively poop. Yeah, that was me earlier. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.